Good afternoon, everyone. Here, we are the group of Simpling Lang. Here with us is Ma'am Palacios from Science.
Ma'am, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you and can you tell us about yourself?
Sometimes I feel fine, sometimes I feel tired because of teacher's mode. It's a teacher who has to walk a few from one building to another building depending on your assigned schedule. So we also need some 1 hour dinner rest and then 2 hours for paperworks. So I belong to the science department. So I am teaching biology. No? So we have a team teach. So meaning I handle for every grading period different grade from grade 7 to until grade 10 for every grading period, but only for the junior high school.
Next question, Ma'am. Now, can you tell us, Ma'am, what about your profession? I
Ma'am, what are the challenges you encountered in choosing profession?
As a teacher, so the challenges would be classroom discipline, classroom management, are going to handle students with difficult behavior. So these are the challenges that we have to face inside the classroom because even one student that pose undesirable behavior can interrupt your class, no? An interruption of a class is already a delay on the part of the teacher wherein the objectives that we are preparing for our lesson would not be able to achieve because of distractions, no? These are uh, things that a teacher should be able to deal or know how to handle students with ADH, attention deficit, hyperactivity students. No? There are students who are like that, no? And we cannot avoid it because we are handling heterogeneous group of students. So it is not the same anymore. Before the people, we have a homogeneous group of students. So the fast learner belongs to the pilot section, while the average belong to the middle one, and the slow learner belong to the last 5 section. So it is not the same anymore, no? So instead, we have a heterogeneous group of students. So it is a must that a student has the ability to address the capability, no, of every learner to develop their full potential. So meaning it should cater for the learner who are so diverse inside the classroom. So the methodology should be able to cater for every unique students because every learner is unique. However, we are not that so versatile. No? Maybe some teachers may have that gifted group of teachers. Maybe she can do it. But for me, sa ako, on my level, I will not boast something or what. Maybe that is one of my limitation. Although I try my best to do this, no, because it is we should have that skills, no, needed. So maybe if we have during seminar, maybe how to handle difficult students or classroom management, time management would also be included during the seminar, no? Because every school year, teachers are exposed or we are being trained. We have our own inset seminar and the school do this in order for us to prepare and to improve ourselves in our profession. So remember, education changes every year. From time to time, it is not constant. So maybe what I have practiced 15 years ago may not be applicable now. We have a generation Z, XYZ. I think you belong to generation Z na kumukuro, no? So ang generation Z is different. These are students that is adept in cell phone or gadgets. Okay, no? So me, I do not belong to the computer age or techie age group. I belong to the traditional type. But I have learned, no? I learned lang a little, but I have to keep up to date with that. Kay students, ano, more sila on gadgets, no? Kasi una long time ago, it is not that much. So, different naman, no? Ang environment.
Lastly, ma'am, can you tell us about how to become a successful teacher?
Well, that is a tough question. Okay, to be a successful teacher, you should have love your work regardless the task, the assigned, no, to us, because our role is so not only one. We have many roles to perform. Guidance counselor, we have an advisory section. We are a mentor. At the same time, we are also a source of information because students keep on asking, Mom, is there whatever events bala in school? So the first person that we would ask is their advisor or maybe their teacher. No? Then another one, we are also a disciplinarian. You're a mother, you're a woman. So if you're a man, of course, you are the father role of the students. So to be successful, you should have also the patience, perseverance, patience to your work. Okay, whatever task that is assigned to you, just do it, just perform it. Do not think of the negative things because it can be a waste of your energy. All your energy will be exhausted. You will be exhausted. At the same time, you will get tired. So the best thing to do is to always be positive, no? Regardless, sometimes it is true that there are paperworks that sometimes it is not the job of the teacher. But however, because we are handling our students, the first person to handle direct contact with the students is actually the teacher. That's why, the reason why most of the work that should be the job of the guidance department is being thrown into us as being an advisor at the same time a teacher. Then, do not count the years or the time or the days, but instead, just keep yourself busy. You should have time management or what we call it, a schedule. Okay? You may write it in a piece of paper or in your notebook or in a stationery pad, no? In your memo note. What will you do for this day, this time? Meaning you should have, you're going to schedule your work, which paperwork, which lesson, which of this thing you're going to do first. So meaning you have that priority, which one is number one, priority, number two. And the priority should be the due, the first one, the first thing that you have to submit, because it's almost a due date. So meaning, it is better to submit it before or on the day of submission, not after or later na, no? Another is other paperworks, kaya muna siya mo, this is will take a longer time. So, we cannot face our students without preparing our lesson. Okay? That is another point. So, meaning, you have to budget your time, what time you are going to prepare your lesson, and what time you're going to check the outputs of the students. So meaning there should be a time budgeted for this, no? Whatever, whichever you like, na you think this is most the priority. So another thing is um, you must refrain from borrowing or mga loans bala, ano lang, minimal. Okay, minimal lang. Although we need money, of course, I accept and I agree that, but you should know you can only have that in case it is very, very important or essential. So that you will not also suffer when it comes to your income. No? Because you know naman ang teaching, we have salary that is not enough for us, especially if you have a family, children to send to school. Uh, so you must know how to budget, no? Your income. Okay, I think that is also one another problem, and I am wishing that the administration will also support financial support, moral support to the teacher, other things needed by the teacher in terms of their instructional materials. We would appreciate it, no? For me, I would appreciate it if the administration would give support, no, when it comes to, like for example, mga like printer, no? Every department should have a printer. Um, I think we should have also this other things na needed, no? Sa today niya nga ano na in today's time. Kaya before doon hindi man siya not so much, no? Oh, we are not computerized before, but now we are more on computer. Okay, sometimes ang salaries ng teacher, we spend it in our classroom, especially if you are a classroom owner. We cannot ask from the students, no, for the sake of delicadeza and for the sake of to protect our profession as well, no, so that we will not be talked behind our back by our students when it comes to money matters. So, I advise for the new teachers na refrain from asking contribution to your students because they will not never understand your part on your part. That's why you must know also how to budget your salary. Importante, that's very important. So that you will stay in teaching. So have that perseverance, patience, learn to love your work because teaching is a noble profession. We may not be rich that much, no? Our investment, our what we call this richness comes from our students who graduated successfully. If I could hear my former students now in Europe, United States, and in other countries, I feel so proud. Didn't you know that after 33 years in teaching, I feel so proud that these are the product. My students now have a better life. They are now in other countries. Parents will still know me, and they are the one who try to be friend with me because I tend to forget. I cannot remember them anymore. So they reported that their son or their child is already in another country. So I feel so happy. So not very happy. Don't you know that most of my students now are in other countries, and some are here, and now my co-teachers, and some are promoted, others in the... So, for me, it is not, I should feel myself, belittle myself because my students are successful, no. But rather, I feel that I am part of their success. So you should be proud of being a teacher. And always pray. Okay, do not forget to be successful in your career. Always remember to pray to our loving Father in heaven that He should give us wisdom, guidance to fulfill our role. Because prayer keeps us strong, gives us that strength that we should perform our duty as what God has given us as a role of being a teacher. Each one of us in this planet, we have our own role to perform. So do it. Because all of this, whatever jobs that we we are practicing, it is God's will. God put me here in this profession.
That is all, ma'am. Thank you for
Oo, sige.
thank you for giving